Tonight's stories.
Threesome.
Secretly lost.
Bad feeling.
You're the birthday candle.
I'm the birthday?
Birthday candle.
Hello, everybody, and welcome back to the Comfort Level Podcast. I'm Maddie, and I'm here with
Sam.
SJ.
We're all back.
We're
back, guys.
Just hit the like and subscribe. Just for that.
Did you get any new tattoos recently?
June 13th.
Is that the back tattoo?
I'm getting one too.
Really?
Yeah.
What are you getting?
Me and Myra, I bought a dual tattoo from Liv.
Oh, nice.
So we're getting the Cuphead.
That's gonna be good.
Yeah.
That's so good. I hate Cuphead because that game is impossible.
We've been playing it for a year, and we're like
That game
70%
is impossible.
Very hard game.
Yeah.
I
You're
got
like
that
a boss
game.
every 2 weeks. It's so hard.
I got that game as a joke.
Yeah, that game.
It's not funny.
It looks so cool.
It's
I love
not
how it looks. I
funny.
love everything about it, but I hate it every single time.
Why did they
we
make
play
it so hard?
Yeah, all the stories tonight are r/Comfort Level Pod.
Hey, shout
I
out
love
r/.
Shout out r/CLP. Am I the asshole for not selling my wedding dress to someone because I had a bad feeling?
Oh,
No, girl, that's called discernment.
I read this one.
Okay, so I got married last year in April and decided recently to sell my wedding dress to make some space in my closet. I originally bought it for $2,600 and was selling it for $900 with the veil included. I posted it on Facebook Marketplace and on Still White. After 2 months of it being listed, someone messaged me at 7 a.m. interested in buying it. I woke up at 8:30 a.m., saw her messages, but also saw that she had asked me to drive 3 hours to her house so she could try it on. I was half asleep, so I started getting ready for the day, signed into work, made some coffee before I responded back to her. I wanted to think it through. I didn't know if I was going to just reject her or try to let her know I can't drive out that far. Part of me wanted to block her because it just felt really entitled to me that she even asked me to drive that far away. City was listed in my listing just for her to try it on. She saw that I read her messages and started sending more messages, asking why I hadn't responded back to her yet and sending ? Over and over again. I let her know that I wasn't going to be able to drive that far for the sale and that I also would not be allowing her to try it on. My dress was unaltered and I let her know that the bridal shop I had bought it from was in her city and suggested she try it on there. I had the dress shipped to me from the store without trying it on. She let me know that she had already tried on that dress at a store a month ago and knew it would fit her, but wanted to try mine on.
What?
I let her know I wasn't comfortable with that as it could get damaged and also didn't want to leave someone alone with a dress they hadn't paid for yet. I blocked her and moved on because I got bad vibes from her. A couple of hours later, she starts messaging me on Still White asking why I blocked her and begging me to unblock her so that she can buy the dress and will drive to me to pick up the dress. I regret it now, but I did unblock her. She then sends me paragraphs about how she doesn't trust me. She wants me to lower my price because of this, and she doesn't feel comfortable driving to me anymore and wants me to bring the dress to her. I couldn't block her again for 24 hours, so I was just stuck getting her ranting messages for a day before I blocked her again and reported her on Still White for harassment. I did end up selling the dress to another buyer, and I shipped it to them with no issues. But was I wrong for blocking her for the first time?
Absolutely
Wrong.
not.
You're a
No.
stranger on the internet. I can block
No.
anybody.
Yeah, she showed you why you should have kept her blocked.
Yeah, she was already being difficult with all these random red flags.
Yeah.
And even at the end of the day, if someone's being rude, you can be like, I don't need to sell it to you. So with like her being like, are you seeing my messages? ? And
then went on to another app to be like, why'd you block me? That's
Unblock me.
That's
crazy.
so crazy.
That's
For
literally
a seller,
insane.
That's a buyer-seller relationship.
Mm-hmm.
I already tried this dress on, but I tried this exact dress on, but I want to try yours on.
Yeah. And I want you to
What?
drive for me to pick
3
to try it
hours.
on.
Yeah.
To try it on? No, girl. No.
Mhm.
That will
No,
not
you
be
crazy.
happening. That will not be happening.
No. Of course not.
Hell no. To the no, no, no. Hail to the no. Hail to the no. To the no, no, no.
Hell!
I love when she does that.
Oh, shit.
Have y'all any scary selling, buying things?
No.
No, actually. I haven't had any issues selling or buying things.
So top comment, no, stores can refuse service, so can you.
Yeah.
Someone else said, I came here to say this. You don't have to sell anything to anyone you don't want to. You did the right thing by finding another buyer. He sounds weird. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's emotionally unstable.
Especially a buyer where you have no issues with. You want the dress, give me my money, take it. And that's it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because especially after you unblocked her and all even more red flags.
Yeah.
Haggling, criticizing you. Like, no.
I don't want to do
You're
that.
honestly the asshole for really unblocking. Why would you unblock? There's no need.
Maybe she thought that she believed what they were going to say of like.
Even then, I'm like, I don't. Even if you were gonna come to me now, you pay me exactly. I'm like, you were so weird at the beginning. I'm done.
And plus, I've already went through too much trouble with you.
Yeah.
Like, I'm just
once
done.
I blocked it's over. Like if I have
It's
to block
done.
you from a buying
The fact
site.
that I got to the level of blocking, that should be enough.
The most reddest of flag is when you hopped over to another app.
Yes,
That is like, you're crazy.
You found me on another
You
app.
found me. You're done. No,
Yeah.
I'm blocking you here
I'm
too.
blocking you there as well.
No, you gotta go.
Okay, I gotta tell y'all something. I know you didn't expect me talking about Zenny so soon, but I can't help it. It's been digging in me. I told Madi that if I didn't get a chance to express my love for the stylish, affordable options that Zenny provides, I would quit the show. She, of course, did not care about that, so I immediately backtracked, pushed her into a closet, and started recording this ad. Zenny is an online eyewear shop. Prescription glasses, sunglasses, and more, starting at under $30. You go to zenny.com, pick a frame, upload your prescription, and they ship it to your door. No appointment, no store, no upsell at the counter. And at that price, something kind of shifts. You stop asking, do I need new glasses? And start asking, why wouldn't I get them? You're not agonizing over one pair that has to do everything for the next 2 years. Get the ones for work. Get the fun ones. Get the pair that only matches one outfit. At under $30, you don't have to justify it. They have over 150,000 5-star reviews. Zenny has a virtual try-on so you can see exactly how a frame looks on your face before you commit. Madi just escaped from the closet and she seems angry. Luckily, I got these sunglasses that work as a perfect disguise.
Sam! Sam, why did you do that?
Works like a charm. If your glasses are overdue for a refresh, now is the time. Go to zenny.com/podcast and use code podcast15 for 15% off your first order. The styles sell out, so do not sit on it. That's zenni.com/podcast, promo code podcast15.
Thanks to our sponsor, Zenny, for this message, and thanks to our listeners for supporting this podcast. Okay, so this next story is thinking of breaking up with my boyfriend after a threesome. Am I the asshole?
It's dangerous, man. Threesomes are dangerous.
Oh my God. I love that you watched the pod. This is so interesting. Oh my God.
Oh, they watched the pod.
Yeah, this is Comfort Level
All
Pod.
of them. All these stories. This is so interesting. Oh my gosh. Is this a girl or guy that wrote this?
Girl.
Girl, let's chat.
She's like, I did.
What
Let's
has
read it.
happened
She wrote a story
here? Oh my God.
And she wrote an update. So,
It's got an update.
yeah.
Oh my God. I can't wait. Okay.
Yeah.
So,
I'm stressed.
thinking of breaking up with my boyfriend after a threesome. Am I the asshole? What's up, comforters? Honestly, I never thought I'd need to download Reddit, let alone post here, but the day has come. Basically, I, female 24, and my boyfriend, male 26, have been together for 8 years and living together for 6. We've always been solid, so here's what brings me here.
Oh my gosh.
My boyfriend and I have had threesomes in the past. This was always a mutual agreement, something we both understood and were comfortable with. We would sometimes maintain casual relationships with the women involved in more of a situationship than anything serious. About 2 years ago, the woman we were seeing moved out of state for a job opportunity. Things ended on a good note. About a month ago, my boyfriend, I'll call him Eli, and I started talking about the possibility of finding another third. We discussed it openly and agreed that if something happened naturally, we'd be open to it. 3 weeks ago, Eli started showing me pictures of a guy, male 29, and asking if I found him attractive. I asked why, and he told me that he'd been thinking about bringing him in as a third. If I'm being honest, I never liked the idea of dating two men, especially in a sexual context. Not a fan of heavy penetration. They're just not my thing. No judgment towards anyone who enjoys it. It's simply not for me. I've always enjoyed another woman, and since Eli has always identified as straight, I didn't expect anything like this. I asked him if this was some kind of kink, like wanting to watch another man sleep with me, and he said no, and explained that it would be same as usual arrangement and that he would also be involved. I wasn't really feeling the idea, but I agreed to meet the guy and see how the vibe was. We all hung out, and honestly, he was cool. He was attractive too. However, it seemed like he was more interested in Eli than me. I thought maybe I was just being insecure because there had been times when Eli felt like the women were more interested in me than him. So I tried not to overthink it. For the next 2 weeks, we all spent time together, talked, and got to know each other. Last night, we were back at the apartment. We had a few drinks. We were listening to music and dancing around. Suddenly, Eli grabbed me and started making out with me, and then he pulled Marcus, male 29, into it, and we ended up in a 3-way kiss. Honestly, I was into it. I'm going to skip a gap in this story that explains not safe for work
Giving challengers.
No, girl, you crazy.
But we got to a point where Eli pulled out of me and said something like, "My turn now." Not sure if those were his exact words, but that's what it sounded like. Before I could process what he meant, Eli bent over and Marcus started penetrating him from behind. I completely froze. They were so focused on each other that they didn't even notice that I had gotten out of bed. I grabbed some clothes from the dresser and I went to take a shower. I stayed in there for nearly an hour. I had to turn the volume up twice on my speaker because they were so fucking loud.
They didn't even notice.
When I got out and started getting dressed, everything was quiet. And when I checked the bedroom, they were both asleep in my bed. There wasn't even room for me. No one checked on me. No one asked where I'd gone. No one seemed concerned at all. I ended up sleeping on the couch. Around 8 a.m., I went back into the bedroom to grab some things, and they were hooking up again like nothing had happened. I just grabbed what I needed, and I went back to the living room. They had the audacity to then ask me to DoorDash food because they worked up an appetite.
He gotta go.
Now I'm sitting here completely confused. Eli is acting like this is totally normal. They even carpooled to the fucking gym together. Meanwhile, I feel blindsided, left out, and hurt. I started talking to 2 friends about it. One is a pansexual woman and the other one is a gay man. While explaining the story, they asked at what point did I get the ick? I said, honestly, it happened when I realized my boyfriend was interested in men and he never told me. They immediately started accusing me of being homophobic and said he was just expressing himself and that I shouldn't be judgmental. I was on the verge of tears because that's not where I was coming from at all. If Eli had told me that he was bisexual or attracted to men, I genuinely think we could have worked through it. What hurts is that I had no idea. I wasn't prepared for it, and I feel like I was completely left in the dark. On top of that, they both acted like I didn't even exist afterwards. Now I'm wondering if I'm the problem. Am I being homophobic? Am I overreacting? And most importantly, would I be the asshole if I considered breaking up with him over this?
That's the exact scene from Friends.
This is crazy.
Ross has a girlfriend, and she's like, "Oh, we should have a threesome," and so she gets another girl. And then they're like all together, and then he's like, "Oh, I gotta go get a water." And then they start going at it, and he's just like sitting on the chair eating popcorn. Just fully, they're not engaged with him at all. And she comes out as lesbian in the next episode. But I think OP kind of focused on the wrong part.
Yeah.
Because I think definitely is a shock. You've been with someone for 8 years, you're just finding out their sexual, like, things that they're into sexually. But to me, it's, if we're a couple that like regularly has threesomes, I'm assuming they have rules where like we check in with each other, making sure we're good throughout. Like, I think from my understanding, I've never had a threesome, but my understanding is like, if we're having a threesome and they're just like some other person, me and you are the connection that needs to be good for this entire experience. And then like, as things are going on. So them just completely forgetting about you, not realizing you're not there.
That's the issue.
Together, which is a different thing. I know for a lot of people are like, "Oh, we can have sex with other people," but the intimacy of like sleeping in the bed with them while I sleep in another room is so weird to me. That's what you break up for. I get like being weird about like, "Oh, I didn't know that he liked men," but he like, that was something, a betrayal in your relationship, I feel.
Yeah.
I don't know what the guidelines you have for the threesomes, but that to me, I'm like, that's like, I've been dating you for 8 years and you treat me like
nothing.
Boo-boo the fool?
Like I'm not here. Yeah, I completely agree.
Yeah.
I think it's so wrong that like completely ignored at a certain point in like
Yes.
in the threesome, and then it's like you can't not notice that someone's not there anymore.
Yeah.
And so, especially like once they're done and, you know, she's out of the shower, he's not thinking about, well, let me go see where she went.
Right.
Like, let me go have a conversation with
He
her.
said,
Like,
asked her to order them DoorDash.
the next day
gosh.
after they did it again.
That was the next day?
Is that not against the rules? Is that not against the
That is
rules?
against the rules.
Now you
Depending-
two were just having sex. I wasn't even involved in this at all. And then you have the audacity to like be quick with me and be like, can you give me some DoorDash? We worked up an appetite.
Well, now, I want to know the dynamics of the other threesomes too. Like,
Yeah.
could this have happened the other way? Because mentioned that some of the girls were more into her than him.
Mm-hmm.
Did this maybe happen somewhat previously with her and some girl?
But I think she was being fair and objective about it, where she did acknowledge that, saying, okay, yeah, he's had the same feelings of, he's felt that maybe the girl was more into me than he was to him. So I want to be a little bit more objective in how I'm feeling, and let me just not be so emotionally attached and let me be a little bit more objective about it. I think she was being like that. I think her feeling like, OP feeling like maybe I should break up with him, I don't feel like it was necessarily just based on him, like him and his sexuality. I think it's an all-encompassing thing of him just doing a lot of fucked up things back to back to back to back to back. Because for you guys to have this dynamic, cool. For you guys to agree to have this threesome and for her to fall out of it and then for him to continue, that's crazy.
Yeah.
That is literally crazy. So that's problem number one. For him to continue, right, and they do what they did, and him give her no aftercare, she already left.
She
already left, so you know something is wrong. There's no aftercare. And we're already doing something that's kinky. With something kinky, you need aftercare. That's problem number two. You wake up the next day, they're already having sex without you, which was something that you guys previously, from the story,
it was threesomes.
Yeah, from the story, it was threesomes. Y'all, she never mentioned from the story that this was okay.
Yeah.
Just them two having sex was okay. So that's another problem that we're having. He then doesn't check in with you. Hey, are you okay? What happened last night? Instead, he says, hey, can you order us DoorDash?
Yeah.
That's another problem. It's so many freaking problems that has happened in this scenario that it's insane
and breakup worthy.
Yes, and completely breakup worthy. It is so fair for him to like go throughout life and be like, you know what, I'm starting to question my sexuality and I'm not quite sure what I like, but I do want to experiment. That's fair. But if you're going to do that, you need to communicate that. And
1,000%.
Yeah, I think he should have communicated that outside the heat of the moment so that she wouldn't have to feel completely blindsided and has no idea what's going on with any of this. She's just like figuring it out as they're going through the moment.
Yeah.
Right.
I don't think that's fair to her.
I don't mean to nitpick details either, but you had mentioned the point of him saying he wanted to explore the sexuality. And from the story, she said she was assuming that her boyfriend was always straight. But then in the heat of the moment, it was like an immediate, okay, my turn. So I'm wondering too if there was already some experience he had.
Yeah.
So he wasn't
100%. You're not just bending on the first time.
The first time, no prep. You're not just going straight into
Because
that.
he seemed to maybe know what he wanted to do.
A lot of gay men were like, I was scared to go that far. Like, it took a while for them to get to that point. So, like, this is your first time even thinking about it?
Yeah. So I'm like,
were you cheating before? And
does
this was
she even
an
know the
opportunity to do it under the right
circumstances?
Yeah, like, this is allowed, but
and
I'm
they went multiple times too. So it's like, did they already have that experience? And now
doing that.
OP's just being bought into it. But it's guised as a consensual threesome when they've already had that connection.
Yeah.
Yeah, because to me, it's either one of two things. Like, because they were together for 18 years, so he was 18 when they first started. So he had experiences before they got together, which he should have told her then, like, you've been together for 8 years and you guys have this sexual like relationship with each other. You should be able to tell her, like, hey, I like guys too. Like that should be a thing you should be able to share with someone you've been with for 8 years. So he's either been lying over the period of time or he is cheating, because that's the only way I can think of that action happening like that.
Because I mean, I've never just hooked up with a random person ever.
Yeah.
But also the fact that they sleep together immediately, like that intimate.
Yeah.
Right after sex, they were giving each other the aftercare instead of
in her bed too. She said in her bed.
That's sick.
So it's like, I'm wondering about that connection. Like,
that's a good point.
If it's already happened.
Yeah.
Girl, I am so sorry, because that's actually some diabolical shit.
It's diabolical.
You gotta get out of there, girl.
And I would get out of there quick.
Do it.
Because that nigga ain't right.
So yeah, like if them coming from, especially with their lived experiences, like saying you're homophobic, I'm like, that's
not fair. I don't think that's fair.
Yeah.
That's not homophobic. That's saying he didn't tell me about this, and this just came out of nowhere, and I had no idea. Suddenly, this nigga bent over the bed. That's startling for anybody.
Yeah.
If I didn't, if previously my belief is that you're straight, because that's what you told me, and you get up quick and giddy and say, my turn.
Yeah.
For what?
Yeah. That does kind of lead to maybe he had experience. I don't know if it was with this person or some type of experimenting.
It was not shared with me.
Yeah.
Where he was doing the bending.
Top comment, not the asshole. Relationship is over anyways. Someone said, you're not homophobic. It's reasonable to feel blindsided. Aside from Marcus being a man, the way Eli behaved is enough for any partner to feel isolated/ignored. You need to talk to Eli and see where he's coming from. Maybe you can get some clarity on his perspective. Whether you break up or not is up to you, but you're not the asshole. Somebody else said, seconding this, you are not homophobic. You get to like the kind of sex you like, and other people get to like the kind of sex they like. So time to make some decisions.
Yeah.
And then Opie responded, yes, I'm hoping to get some clarity. I just hope he doesn't take it the wrong way if I say I'm not comfortable with Marcus being our third anymore. And then somebody else said, honey, they both used that as an excuse to be together. It was all a ruse. Once Eli gave you a bit of attention to try and fool you into believing it was a threesome, it was game on for the two of them while you ceased to exist.
That's exactly what it seemed like.
Then they ignored you until having you get them breakfast and never once acknowledged you as part of the threesome after the first bit. I don't believe you're homophobic at all. I think Marcus has lied to you, but mostly to himself. I'd consider this relationship over if I were you.
Yeah.
And honestly, I agree with that.
And yeah, because it's like if she brought it up, like, I didn't like that, and like, we were like, what was in a threesome? Like, we agreed on this. So I don't know why you're getting
a threesome after round one.
That's what it feels like to me. Like, I just did this under the guise so I've free cheating. Legal cheating.
You're there.
Legal
You were there.
Cheating in your face.
Yeah.
You were in the house, so it's a threesome.
You agreed to it in the beginning. But also, consent can also be taken away at any time.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah.
I mean, obviously she walked away to be like, I'm not being a part of this anymore. But, okay, so update. 3 days later. So this was originally posted 5 days ago when we're filming this. Now it's 2 days ago.
Did she break up with him in 3 days? Oh, let's see.
First, I just want to thank you guys for all the advice and opinions you guys gave. So on to the update. Basically, what everybody pointed out was that the issue wasn't that Eli liked men. The issue was that he lied to me and blindsided me. After reading your comments for hours on end and pacing around my apartment, I finally decided that I needed answers ASAP. When Eli came home, I asked him one simple question. How long have you known you were attracted to men? The look on his face told me everything before he even opened his fucking mouth.
Oh, Lord.
Apparently, he's known for the past 3 years or so. He admitted that he's been questioning his sexuality for a long time, but never told me because he was afraid I would leave. He said when Marcus came into the picture, he felt comfortable enough to finally explore that side of himself. I asked him, why didn't he talk to me first? You know what the answer was? He thought introducing Marcus slowly would be easier than having an uncomfortable conversation. I couldn't fucking believe that was his answer. For 8 years, we've talked through everything together, but somehow he thought secretly developing another relationship with another person and then revealing it during a threesome was a better option. So it sounds like they did know each other before.
Of course they did.
And it just seemed like every time he opened his mouth, the conversation got worse and worse. I asked if anything happened between him and Marcus before that night. At first, he said no.
Oh.
And then I
there's no
asked him
way.
again, and he said yes.
Oh, yeah. Wow.
No.
They kissed before, more than once, and then they had hooked up prior.
Oh.
According to Eli, they had been testing the waters emotionally for 6 months before doing anything sexual. And for the past 3 months, they've been hooking up, which means they've been together for a total of 9 months.
Thank you
That's
for your
actually
restraint, Eli. Appreciate
really
that,
horrible.
Not only that, but then his phone starts to ring in the middle of a conversation.
And don't let it be Marcus,
Can
please.
you guess who it fucking was?
Oh!
Can you?
bud. Baby, you talked to her yet?
It was fucking Marcus.
Babe, you talked to her.
And
Put it on
not only
speaker.
did he have the conversation right in front of me, he didn't hesitate to answer the phone and cut me off in the middle of our conversation. I immediately heard Marcus ask if I was still upset. Bitch, what? Still upset? I'm fucking furious. And everything in me is keeping me from crashing the fuck out. And suddenly, something clicked. I calmed down and I realized, why am I giving them this energy?
Yeah.
They don't care. They're acting like they don't understand why I'm hurt. Neither of them seem to understand that I wasn't upset that Eli was attracted to men. I was upset that he had an affair.
The
He
deceit.
basically cheated on me in front of my eyes and I allowed it to happen. Like, how can they not understand me being upset? My partner has been building an entirely separate relationship with someone else and expecting me to just go along with it. I told Eli that when he got off the phone, he needed to pack a bag. I calmly asked him if he could stay somewhere else for a while. Before I could even finish the sentence, he had already figured how this conversation was going to go, and he had planned on staying with Marcus for a while. I said nothing. He walked past me, packed a bag, and left. Now I've spent the last 2 days numb, depressed, and just trying to work through all this. But I did show my 2 friends my post, and once they got to read it and see some of the comments for themselves, I actually did get an apology from them for calling me homophobic. I also apologized to them if I came off as homophobic. It was just really good to have them around because I was in a really dark place. As for where the relationship stands now, I don't know. 8 years is a long time. Part of me really still loves him, but part of me is really fucking mad. And a very large part of me is just exhausted from all of this. I know some of you are probably going to suggest counseling. Honestly, that's not my MO. I've done counseling and it's not my thing, and it can get really expensive. But after all of this, I think it's safe to say that I'm probably ending the relationship. Eli believes we can work through this and be poly, but I just can't and won't do that. The relationship is over. Because what I do know is that I deserve honesty, and right now that's the one thing I'm struggling to forgive. Multiple betrayals and lies, and under this delusion that our relationship was so perfect and great. So thank you to everyone that took the time to comment. And then there's comments.
In order to be poly, you have to have good communication.
Yeah.
Bro ain't communicating.
You can't sneak a thing. You can't
9 months.
sneak someone into being poly like, and I got another relationship, so let's have multiple relationships
Hey, bring
now.
him in. Bring him in.
You can't
Bring him
do
out.
that.
Bring him. Are you kidding?
This is not a counseling thing.
Are you kidding?
Yeah, this ain't a counseling thing to me.
Girl, I am so sorry. That's horrible. That's horrible. And I'm glad you left that situation.
Yeah.
Because it seems like Eli and Marcus got each other.
Yeah,
And
they
they ain't
do.
got you.
Yeah.
And that's sick.
Yeah.
That was made abundantly clear with the phone call.
The phone call and the
phone
I
call
assumed
is
you'd want me to leave,
crazy.
so
Yeah, I'll just stay with Marcus.
we already talked about this.
Excuse me?
Oh. You're a we now.
Oh, okay. So just fuck me, right?
Well, you didn't want to do that, so.
You didn't want to do that.
But yeah, no, that sucks because also OP is like talking about like the realness of relationships. She's like, I'm feeling multiple things.
Yeah.
8 years.
Yeah.
That's a long time.
But
And yeah,
You said it
I
yourself.
will acknowledge that sucks. 8 years, and it's going to be tough to be like, I'm going to end it. But girl, you should.
end it. Yeah. you should
Yeah.
end it.
Yeah.
And
should
I
get
feel
out
like
of
she
that.
said that she was going to end it, and she made the hard decision.
Yeah.
And did it. Mm-hmm. So good for you, girl, for real. Because
But we're not going to get mad at you if you get back together. I feel like it happens.
Sam won't be mad at you.
I just hope
I
that
know the
Disappointed.
silence. I'm like, no
That
comment.
was cricket.
I'll be disappointed, but I just recognize I'm like, 8 years, that's hard to get
That's
out.
hard.
Yeah. I understand it's a human response.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I just hope that OP like just grows from it,
Yeah.
because going through something that traumatic and not seeing the whole situation and not learning to grow from it,
Yeah.
you could just get caught up in it again, or like little things will trigger you, and it's not fun.
Yeah.
I just hope.
Sucks because right now she's like in the stage of mourning.
Yeah.
I
But
just
no, there's
can't
a brighter
imagine how
day.
like hurtful that whole situation is.
Yeah.
Oh,
The person you think you know is not who you know.
and
Because
it's-
also it's just the way he reacted. It's not even like again his sexuality. It's the fact that he's reacting so kind of cold, like
flippantly, like
he doesn't care to have a conversation.
Yeah.
He's like, I want to be together with you, but I want to be with Marcus too. And then you guys are having an intense conversation and he takes a phone call.
Yeah.
It's like there's things like that where it's like, so I'm now second to Marcus.
Right.
yes,
This 8-year relationship.
yeah.
In 9 months, I
In
got
9 months.
usurped by
Yeah.
this person.
Yeah. So obviously, I don't even think you want to be with me anymore, Marcus or
And you
Eli.
know what? And you know what, Eli? I hope this gets to you, you dirty heathen. Once this new thing with Marcus fades out,
Oh.
She's not gonna be there for you.
Okay.
I hope shit ain't sweet, buddy.
I hope it ain't sweet.
It won't be
Yeah.
sweet.
Even if it wasn't to bring another man, if he brought another woman, just the bringing someone under the guise of like this is a threesome, but it's actually a relation. Bringing the person I've been cheating on into
That's grimy.
that's one of the craziest things I've
You're
ever
like, what do you think
heard.
about this person?
And it's
This
like,
person that I've known for 9 months.
Yeah.
You like him,
Long
right?
text thread,
Right?
just like
Don't look at that.
yeah,
Just the picture. Just his
the
profile picture.
yeah.
It's like you
No,
two
don't
together.
touch.
Like,
Don't
Yeah,
touch.
don't
Just
touch.
look. Just
don't scroll, don't scroll.
Don't scroll.
But at least from some of the comments I've seen when we had poly stories and people open up about being in a polyamory, it is like the balance too, like the communication, but the balance of respect. So the fact that immediately once it was like out in the air, the phone call, the immediate disrespect,
Yeah.
you don't, Eli doesn't have the capacity to run a polyamory.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because he doesn't understand basic respect. Someone
Yeah.
can't, someone is literally talking to you in the face and you answer a phone. How disrespectful is
Can
that?
you imagine
One
bearing
second.
your soul to someone?
Yeah.
Marcus.
yeah, she's still mad. She's still
I
mad.
know.
She's in my face
I
right
know,
now,
it's
babe.
crazy.
I'm
Yeah,
trying
she's
to talk
probably
her
gonna kick me
down.
out. Yeah, she's probably gonna kick me out. Okay, I'll just grab a few things. I could probably wear your shirt, right? Yeah.
Same size.
So let's get this over with.
That's actually so.
They start doing the
my
phone walk.
God.
Yeah.
He started walking around. Nah, I'm just chilling, really.
Yeah. No,
I'm not
busy.
doing
I'm not busy.
anything.
not
I'm
busy.
bored. What are you up to?
I'm vacuuming the ceiling right now.
Oh, traffic was crazy. Dang.
Infuriating.
I wish traffic wasn't crazy for you.
Oh, they're doing couple talk too. No.
I wish you had a better day, babe. I saw your original and I'm so sorry. He just confirmed what everybody was saying. 8 years is a long time, but the rest of your life is longer. You deserve someone who will love and respect you enough to be honest. Even if you're comfortable with having multiple people in the relationship, he went about it in a way that broke trust and boundaries.
That's wrong.
And even worse, was nonchalant and careless regarding your feelings. Counseling won't help here. He's already moved on with Marcus. All the best for your future, OP. You deserve better. And somebody said,
Wow, that was kind of profound. Whoever wrote that. 8 years was a long time, but the rest of your life is longer.
it's true though.
They really ate with that. I'm sorry. I'm actually gonna like put that in my pocket.
I see your mic.
That was good.
Oh shoot.
That one was biblical. Oh my God.
Another comment says, if Marcus wants a cheater, a manipulator, a liar, no need to stand in his way.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Let him
Ain't
loose.
that true?
Somebody said, I'm poly from a relationship that started monogamous. You're right, LOL. This isn't poly. He's a terrible person who had an affair and wants her to just go along with it. He wasted her time and treated their entire relationship as if it didn't matter. So
Pretty much.
that's pretty much it.
That's pretty much it.
That story. Ooh.
That was crazy.
That was
OP.
not prepared.
crazy.
Keep watching though.
What?
That was crazy.
That's
I
all you
could've-
have.
I could've
That was
helped
your
that.
closing thought.
Yeah.
I was like, Sam, no need to like plug it now. Like plug it later.
And I don't know if Marcus subscribes, but maybe get him to subscribe too.
Don't
We need
maybe
those
don't talk
numbers.
to Marcus.
Yeah,
really
don't
that
talk.
much
We don't want
anymore.
Marcus.
Don't
here.
talk to Marcus.
As little communication as you
Okay.
can with Marcus.
Take your phone and just
Well,
subscribe to us.
Eli. Marcus, I wouldn't talk to Marcus.
Yeah.
But Eli, little communication if
Little
possible.
communication.
And it better not be a link to this episode.
Yeah, I would just send him one link to this episode specifically. We're going in on it. But we also would like a subscriber, Marcus, if you're still listening to this.
You know what? Actually, I think I said something specifically to Eli. Actually, you know what? Maybe link him to this specific episode so he can have a little bit of character development.
Yeah.
I think we all need a little bit of character
Well,
development.
let's actually link him to this timestamp. Say what you want to
Say what
say.
you-
Timestamp this.
Say what
Yeah.
you need to say. Say what you need to
Not this
say.
part.
Oh, no, don't
Okay,
say
go
yeah,
further.
don't say
Say
All right,
Not
now
to
okay.
that part. Now to this part.
Eli, bro, you got to do better. You aren't worth.
and this timestamp. And this timestamp.
And I'm glad it stopped because SJ, what the heck?
Yeah.
Go
SJ,
harder.
go
Nice.
harder.
You're being
SJ,
too
nice.
Classic
I'm
SJ
sorry.
right now.
Rip it up.
And I was, and I was being way too easy.
Yeah.
You're getting louder.
I told myself that I would be a little softer, but you know what? This actually garners the response that I was going to have originally.
Yeah, yeah.
So
to.
Eli, or whatever the fuck your name is.
Whatever the fuck your name actually is, you're a piece of shit.
There we go.
And I hope that your pillow is always hot. I hope your to-go orders are always wrong.
It's
and I
wrong.
hope you're always backed up in traffic, ho. And you know what? Actually, I hope your shoes always come untied too. You're actually fucked up and you really need some character development. You need to get shit figured out and you need to stop fucking with good women because it's bitches like you that fuck it up for everybody else.
That's right.
Yeah.
Get it together. Get it together quick. Thank you.
This is for SJ, Eli, not you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
This is for you. Eli, if you're still here, this is for you.
Also, like and subscribe, Eli.
Listen, I'm
Become
sure
a
we
better
have. And sorry if there's any Eli's or Marcuses that are catching strays this episode.
You're like, dang, man. I love you guys, man.
That was for
Eli's-
one specific.
That was
Eli's
for
like
OP's
crying right now.
Eli.
Eli's just like tears streaming down the listening
Your
to that.
sister Eli
Yeah,
is
my
sending
sister,
you, and she's like, "What the
That's
hell?"
not Sam's Eli. That's not Sam's Eli.
Send it to her.
She's like, "Eli, or whatever the fuck your name is."
Don't watch before, just watch it.
And then you cut it off
Yeah.
before she sees us being like, "This isn't Danny."
Yeah, I'm like, dang, I'm like, I don't know what happened.
she
Eli,
just
but
went in.
that
I don't
shit-
know.
Like,
That shit
right
doesn't like
prompted.
you.
This had nothing that you just said this.
That shit doesn't like you.
Oh no.
Shout out Eli. Though.
Shout out Eli.
Eli.
Man. I love that girl.
I do love Eli.
Because I don't think his name is actually Eli. So shout out Eli's.
The good Eli's.
The good Eli.
The good Eli's.
Hey guys, editor Madi here. There's actually been some other updates from OP since we filmed this, so I'm just going to read that really quick. Broke up with my boyfriend after a threesome. Final update. Long story short, we're done. Our relationship is over, and I feel free and at peace with how I went about the situation. Me and Eli talked, and to be honest, it wasn't the worst thing ever. We cried, he apologized, and paid for the rent for the next month. We knew how this was going to end. It was obvious. He let me know he would be coming by to get the rest of his things this weekend. He only wanted his personal belongings, the air fryer, and the recliner. Okay, done. And I'm currently looking for a new roommate to take over the lease. Close friends only. But yeah, that's it. I didn't want answers. I didn't have questions. I just wanted this to be over. I wanted out. And now I can start living for me. Thank you guys for all the positive feedback, and for those who kept asking in the comments, I've already gotten tested and I'm 100% clean and healthy. And then an edit since then, all of his things are gone and moved out, and the lease has been signed over to one of my closest girlfriends. We are no contact, and Eli and Marcus have made things official between them. Thanks everyone for your advice. So this next story is, am I the asshole for refusing to move abroad after my husband secretly lost most of our emergency fund day trading?
No, we
No.
can't afford it now. You lost all our money.
We have no funds. The funds are insufficient.
Yeah.
How do you secretly lose? Day trade. Oh my god.
Y'all remember when like Forex was like big?
Yeah.
How
How can you
wanted
not?
to do that?
Am I the asshole for refusing to move abroad after my husband secretly lost most of our emergency fund day trading? My husband, 31 male, and I, 32 female, have been together since our early 20s. We have a 2-year-old son, and I'm currently pregnant with our second. About 2 years ago, we moved from a very high cost of living area to a more affordable one. The goal was to save money so we could eventually move abroad. where my husband is from and where his immediate family still lives. This wasn't just an idea. We've told both of our families, friends, and even our coworkers about our plan. My mother-in-law has even held one of her rental apartments for us and our family in preparation. My husband also hasn't lived in his home country in about 10 years, so this move has been something meaningful for him personally as well. We didn't come from money, and when we first started out after college, we had nothing. We both started in hourly retail, and we worked our way up. Now we both make around $90K each year. It's not extraordinary, but we're proud of it. My husband has always been very strict about finances, budgeting, saving, and avoiding the mistakes our families made. We used to argue a lot about spending, and after I had our son, I honestly gave up engaging in those arguments. Between being a new mom and working full-time, I didn't have the energy. So I agreed to let him take over managing our finances and accounts. Before we moved, we paid off $20,000 in debt, cars, credit cards, and medical bills from childbirth.
Nice.
Once we relocated, we focused on saving and built about $12,000 in an emergency fund. About 6 months ago, my husband told me he wanted to get into day trading. He said he would start with a simulation that cost $100 a month, and if it was profitable for 3 months, then we could consider taking it further. I agreed to do that plan because it sounded low risk. I did not agree to using real money, and I believed our savings, especially our emergency fund, was off limits. About a month later, he started acting distant and icing me out. Around that same time, I was in my first trimester and really struggling. Plus, dealing with constant daycare illnesses from my toddler, I didn't have the energy to question it. A few weeks ago, we were planning a trip for my brother's wedding. It was supposed to be a quick weekend trip. Since I've been feeling overwhelmed, I wanted to extend it a bit and make a small vacation out of it. My husband pushed back on every suggestion. We argued for days, and I couldn't understand why he was being so difficult. Eventually, I gave up. We booked something simple and kept it short, no extra time. About a week later, he sat me down and said, "We need to talk. It's serious. I messed up big time."
Oh.
That's when he told me that he had been day trading with real money and lost $8,000. That $8,000 came directly out of our $12,000 emergency fund. I was completely blindsided. I immediately asked for access to what was left and opened my own account. What upset me most wasn't just the money. It was that he made this decision without telling me. We've been in therapy in the past over financial issues, and I've been asking him to open savings accounts for our kids for a while, which never happened. His response was, "I'm writing paragraphs and deleting them because all I can say right now is I'm sorry. This too shall pass. I think moving forward, it's a good decision to revisit finances and divvy up paychecks more balanced so that we can have a fund for yourself, one for the kids, and one for me. I can't promise I won't try anything again. I can promise that I won't do it with our money." The last part really stuck with me. After this, I told him I'm no longer comfortable moving abroad. To me, we're not in the same financial position anymore, and more importantly, I don't trust him in the same way. I've also been unhappy where we live, but I've accepted it because it was supposed to be temporary for our financial goals. Now those goals feel unstable. Am I the asshole for refusing to move forward with our plans and for losing trust in him after this?
No.
You're financially prudent.
No.
Yeah.
No, you're not the asshole.
Any delayed
You are not the asshole.
gratification too. When it comes to finances, any delayed gratification decisions are the best decisions. It's better to wait, make sure that you're stable. But also, he took the money. I don't trust you with nothing.
Mm-mm.
That's so concerning. $8,000. That's like
You're not good at it either.
you're horrible at
Yeah,
it.
Even though day trading is essentially gambling, so
legal game.
yeah, it's just legal gambling.
I mean, you're horrible at it. You just lost almost 70% of our money and what we had saved. It's gone.
And I didn't
And
know this.
I had no idea.
And I trusted you with this.
Right.
And now my trust is gone. And you're saying, I might do it again.
I was just getting ready to say
I
that.
might do it again.
That shit would have sent me through the roof. What do you mean? You just lost $8,000?
That would be a serious conversation with me about moving forward with the relationship in general, because that is such an important aspect in a relationship, not only trust, but also like our money together.
Right.
And
This is our livelihood.
that would be
This
a
is what our
serious
kids depend
conversation.
on.
And if it's still, I might do it again, then we might need to move away that you don't agree with. Because even if you're saying I might not do it with our money, I might do it with my money, if this is like what you're saying, because I don't really know much about day trading, if it is like you're saying basically legal gambling, what's to say that once you run out of your money, you won't just run into our money?
Yeah.
Because if you're an addict and you need more money to gamble, hoping that you'll win it back, you're not going to not touch that. That's not how gambling works.
I just hate how he approached this whole thing. He loses all this money and then he comes back and he says, I lost this money. So how about we like divvy up all of our paycheck? Let's re-divvy it up. And then that way you have some money and then the kids and then me.
And me too.
What?
So I have money too.
After being cold.
For however long. Cold and distant.
I don't understand. And
that wasn't the original agreement. The original agreement was you were using this fake simulation. So when did that start? That you started using our money?
Yeah.
And why are you upset that realistically it doesn't make sense that we're going to move abroad anymore? I'm sorry that you wanted to move back home.
That's pretty understandable to me.
We're not in that position to do that anymore.
Was he actually doing a simulation? How do you lose money in a simulator?
I don't think he wasn't.
He was actually putting money into it.
I think eventually he started using his own money. Yeah.
Yeah, this is just all around.
Yeah.
Because it's like, how do you move forward with somebody like that? How?
Well, especially since she's alluding to there being problems in the past. They already have therapy on this. This is just another thing in a long line where I'm like, yes, like Maddie's saying, this is something we need to revisit, like our relationship. Because we talked about this. Maybe not this thing specific, but we talked about financials and financial security.
And he was so stringent on her about spending and how she was spending her money.
And you're basically a bottomless pit with our money. Our money.
You just ran through our savings. And now we can't move
2/3
to
of
your
our
home country.
savings. The emergency fund, because the emergency fund is like, you don't touch it. An emergency. This wasn't an emergency.
And then you come to me and say, I messed up bad. Yeah, that day trading, I just spent.
This too shall pass.
Oh,
so you didn't even give me enough time to, you're like, let's get over it. Let's move on.
Yeah.
That would have, because that minimizes so much.
Yeah, I agree.
Because a phrase like that is when you're going through something that is fixable. What I'm not saying this is not fixable, but you chose to be here.
It's not really fixable. I mean, you kind of lost it unless you gamble
never
more.
get that money back.
You won't get it back.
You can get back to $12,000, but that means you should have been at $20,000.
Right.
Yeah, you would have been at, yeah.
Damn.
I guess it set you behind.
Put it like that.
Yeah.
You'll never have that money again.
That money's gone.
Unless he takes that from his personal savings to put somewhere else. Yeah, that money, you might bring it back up, but.
Yeah, just, I don't.
We could win the lottery for $1 million. We should have $1,008,000.
And I'm always going to think about that. No,
I always think about the $8,000.
What's my extra 800? 8,000.
The 8,000 at.
Where's my extra 8,000 at? This ain't your million.
Because 90,000 is good for the year, but losing 8,000?
Losing 8,000 is a big thing. I don't care.
Big.
That's a lot of money.
That's big.
Thing.
That's a lot of money.
Mm-hmm.
Just gone.
Yeah.
And you have kids.
That's like 4 cruises for you.
And you're pregnant. You were supposed to move. Mm-hmm. You had these arrangements to move.
Yeah, I don't want to move to a different country with him. I wouldn't do that. I wouldn't trust. Yeah,
I don't trust you.
Because there would need to be time for her if there's a language barrier too to like get acclimated, learn the language, maybe find a job there. Maybe she doesn't. That's even more reason why I'm like, no, you're not going to be the sole provider.
Yeah.
And it's like financially, how are you not feeling some type of way about this? I feel upset if I put 25 cents in like a vending machine and don't get the thing I wanted.
Yeah.
Well, she said he got distant and like it affected his mood, obviously. Like,
yeah.
I think it was really only because he had to tell her. I don't think it's necessarily because he lost the money. Because if it was that he lost $8,000, he wouldn't be as prompt to say, I'm going to do it again.
Yeah.
Because if I lost $8,000 and I'm not doing
gambling side.
Like, that's crazy.
I'm just one roll away into that money.
I'm distant because I'm thinking about what the hell I'm going to say to you. I don't know what I'm going to say.
That I lost $8,000.
$8,000 is
And
gone.
none of that is coming back.
Okay, so top comment, your husband has a gambling addiction. He's also a liar. It's likely some of the money may have gone into other illicit pursuits. Remove the cash from all shared accounts immediately. He owes you $8,000.
Yes.
Have you gone through his bank and credit card statements? There's almost always more lies and betrayal. This may just be the tip of the iceberg. Only a tiny percentage of the population makes any money day trading. Mostly they lose a lot. You have to look out for yourself and your children because he can't. He needs treatment, and most gambling addicts are gamblers all of their life.
Dang.
And the quotes, I can't promise you I won't try it again, but I can promise that I won't do it with our money. Well, then whose money will he gamble with? This is financial infidelity and grounds for divorce. He can't be trusted anywhere near your banking information or credit cards. I was like wondering if you guys were going to call that, because I don't necessarily know the full definition of financial infidelity, but
I didn't even know that was a thing.
Shout out
it is
financial. It's our most popular episode.
it is. Okay, this is financial infidelity. So the definition is a negative money behavior known as a money disorder in which financial deceit is performed towards a romantic partner.
Yep. Well, that fits the bill.
That's pretty much
That's what
financial
this, yep.
infidelity.
You were right, commenter.
You are absolutely correct.
Okay, so update. First, thank you to everyone who commented. I read through a lot of them and I actually ended up showing the thread to my husband. We sat down and went through the comments together. He agreed that many of the points were valid and acknowledged that he was the asshole in the situation. A few updates based on what happened. He agreed to pay me back $4,000, half of what was lost, and also agreed that he has no say in what I do with that money. This came up because he initially started questioning what I would do with it, and I shut that down firmly.
Shut it down.
Yeah. Absolutely.
If you can question, you can add more money.
Yeah.
I've opened my own account and reviewed all of our finances. I did not find any additional red flags. He showed me his trading account. The $8,000 was lost in the span of 1 week. Something I didn't fully connect before, many of you pointed out, is how similar this behavior is to gambling. I'll be honest, I'm pretty naive realizing that during our conversation. I pushed for counseling/therapy. He didn't agree, but he also didn't react negatively. He didn't argue, but he didn't comment either. This led to a bigger concern. Even after reading the comments and acknowledging the risks, he's still saying that he wants to continue day trading. I asked him what percentage of people are actually successful, and he said around 5%. So he clearly understands the odds, but still wants to pursue it. That's the part I'm really struggling with. I also brought up that I think he should tell his family, his mom in particular, who would hold him accountable. She's very understanding, and I believe she would also have a deeper level of empathy for my situation because she's experienced building a family across countries herself. Her husband is American, so she understands the realities and limitations that come with raising a family away from one side of it. He was struggling against telling them, saying he's not close with them in that way and says that it won't make sense. At this point, I feel like I need external accountability involved if he refuses to address this professionally. I'm considering making counseling a boundary. If he won't agree to therapy, then I might involve his mom so there's some level of accountability and support in addressing this. Right now, I don't feel like the underlying issue is resolved. I'm still not comfortable with moving forward with our plans right now. And then there's comments.
I can see that.
You have
I
to
agree
make
with
sure I
that.
knew what day trading was. So it is what I thought. So it's like it is just like buying stocks and selling stocks, but within a day. So you're banking on it opening at like $25 and it closes at $25.50, and so you make the profit from that. So it is essentially you're guessing about how price is going to move within a day, which in a day stocks are like the more common knowledge of trading stocks is you keep a stock and you hold it over a long period of time because it generally goes up. But during a day, it's constantly dipping. So you're betting on whether it's going to go up.
He could have bought a new motorcycle. You know how many seafood boils you can get with that?
How many?
A lot.
Thousands?
Probably.
Thousands?
Thousands.
Probably hundreds. Seafood boils is high. I DoorDashed a seafood boil the other day. I almost went broke.
Where did you DoorDash a seafood boil? First of all, DoorDashing a seafood boil is diabolical. It's the craziest thing I've ever heard.
No, she sat on her couch. She got her little nib. She got her TV on, and she said, "Let's dig in."
There's no way that travels.
Okay. Okay.
It's steamed in a bag. It's fine, right?
So what happened was my hip was so messed up this day. So I could not go out. So I really wanted a seafood boil. So I DoorDashed a seafood boil. And they're like seafood boil / Chinese food?
Absolutely not. Absolutely not.
Wait.
I don't think y'all double dipping in
Something ain't right. I'm sorry.
No.
Wait. So let me back up. One day, like before this, maybe like a week before this, I had got chicken lo mein from there. Phenomenal, very good. It was actually one of the best lo mein I've had.
Really?
Actually, it really was. It was very good. This time I'm like, okay, let me just try the seafood boil. I got the seafood boil. I got their house sauce. It was very good. It was very good.
Interesting.
And every other seafood boil place has let me down. Bad. But this place, I will continue to buy from these people.
The way I would never, just by that description, I would have never been. Now I'm thinking about it.
You seriously need to consider. Now, let me put this in the story.
Okay.
I bought an extra thing of sauce and a side of egg rolls.
For your seafood boil.
So
Okay.
let's see. Okay.
She said they're combined. Why don't I take advantage of that?
Don't judge what I had in my cart. Just listen to the damn
basically
story.
double
I
dashing.
went to a Pizza Hut, Taco Bell. I know what the deal is. You got to get best of both worlds.
But what happened was they forgot my sauce and they forgot my egg rolls. But when the lady had come to like drop it off, DoorDash was calling me, but I thought it was because they couldn't find me and they were like, hey, help your Dasher find you.
Yeah.
So I just didn't answer the call. And I was just like, oh yeah, my Dasher's here. I got the food. I was around like, oh, I'm missing my shit from my bag.
Yeah.
It was the manager from the place calling me. He's like, hey, your Dasher didn't pick up the bag, which is what I say. But anyways, maybe the Dasher really didn't pick up the bag. He's like, hey, the Dasher
why
forgot.
did you put it in one bag for the dad? I'm like,
You put
a separate
a little
bag
bag of egg rolls and a sauce in another bag. Anyway,
your restaurant's combined, so you can combine that into another bag.
so he was like, "Hey, she forgot to pick up the other bag. I can run it to you. I'll deliver it myself." I'm like,
No way.
"Oh, okay, that's fine." And he did. It was literally like,
But also,
probably
I
like
don't
10
like
minutes.
that. I'm like, for some reason, I'm allowing this stranger driver to come to my house.
Yeah,
I don't want this person at a restaurant
yeah.
knowing where I live and come to my house.
And you're
Somehow it's
absolutely
weirder.
right. That's why I gave him the address of my neighbor's house.
Ooh, very good. Very
He put it
good.
at the neighbor's door.
Of course.
Okay, so top comment. He's still not being accountable. If he really wanted to take accountability, he would go to counseling and do whatever it takes to win your trust back. It actually doesn't matter if you involve his mother because this is a him problem and it shouldn't take any kind of strong arming. He will continue to jeopardize you financially because he has an addiction, and if he doesn't address that ASAP, he will continue to blow money.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah,
I agree with that.
I do too.
I think the
Addiction
issue,
is tough, man. You gotta.
the issue unfortunately is bigger than moving away.
Yeah.
Did he explain why he was only giving 4,000 back instead of the whole 8,000?
No, maybe because he's like,
Because it was half their
I'll-
money.
yeah, like I'll just give you half because like.
Well, I didn't know if it was like, so they had 12,000, 4,000 left. He's giving 4,000 to represent the 8,000 they lost.
Either that or maybe she's like, I know that I put in like this much money, at least more than half of it or something. So she's like, that was mostly my money.
Yeah.
And so
was
he's like,
thinking it was
okay,
like a
we'll give you
joint
4,000. Yeah.
We just did half.
That sucks.
Okay, so this is, am I the asshole for not wanting to go to my nephew's graduation party after not getting invited to his 18th birthday dinner?
You
Well, I
got
think
close.
graduation parties are boring, so I support any excuse to
Graduation
get out of
party
going to
dinner.
Dinner, food.
them. Okay, if it's dinner. That's not graduation parties.
So, am I the asshole for not wanting to go to my nephew's graduation party after not getting invited to his 18th birthday dinner? I, 32 male, am the youngest of 3 older sisters. My second oldest sister has 2 sons. The older of the 2 is graduating on May 13th this year. On his birthday, a month prior, he had a huge birthday dinner with over 17 people. However, come to find out, my wife and I weren't considered for his birthday dinner. However, my whole family was there, his family, and her friends. Anytime my sister does their birthday dinners, we always get an invite the day of or usually an hour before. However, I must give over a month advance notice for anything because his schedule is too chaotic. She's been working the same job since she was 14. We didn't receive a single invite, yet we invite them to everything. She says she's busy all the time, but has time to constantly drive past us to go to Georgia, which is 7 hours away. My sister never really accepted my wife and doesn't bother to even try and connect to my children who are 3, 5, and 6. Am I the asshole for not wanting to go?
I guess no.
No. Man, it seems like you guys are estranged.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I was expecting something more.
I know. I was waiting for the rest of the
The story
story.
just ended.
I was like, oh, that's it. Okay, no.
No, I mean, yeah.
If you didn't get an invite, then yeah.
Yeah.
Well, maybe you did get an invite, I guess. Got an invite to this, but
if you're
didn't get an invite.
consistently like giving me like same day, hour before,
And you expect a month.
yeah, that's an energy that
Yeah.
I can't abide by.
Yeah.
I can feel it.
Yeah,
And I know that I'm not wanted, even though it's like
Right.
a pity invite or whatever it
Yeah.
is. So,
Yeah. I don't like that.
just because we're siblings doesn't mean we have to be close.
because I would feel a certain type of way if I'm like, everybody's there but me and my family.
Yeah,
So, even your friends are there. So,
the
weird.
friends were there.
He said her friends were there. So,
I thought it meant like,
my whole family was there, his family, and her friends.
oh,
So,
Yeah. That's weird.
yeah. Yeah, somebody just said, skip it. Honestly, stop going to the hardware store for milk. Your sister and her family will never prioritize you.
What a phrase.
They say
going
they
to
say the
hardware.
most funny thing.
That's-
Stop going to the hardware store for milk. Okay.
is that
I'm trying to figure out what that
dumb?
means. What does that mean?
You're not going to get what you're looking for.
Ah.
Wait, did you know that one before?
I've never
you just
heard of
got
it,
it,
but
you
when
just
I
got
read it, I was like,
okay.
oh, that's a good one. That's why I screenshotted it. But yeah, because I didn't, you're confused about it first, but I'm like, you're not going to get milk at a
like-
hardware store.
Yeah, I'm like, why would you go to a hardware store? That's exactly what it is.
I need to start
You're
using
not
that
gonna get milk
though.
there.
I'm getting pissed. I'm like, I would never go there.
That's either giving Midwest or you think that's getting Southern or is it giving
That's
Midwest?
giving more Midwest.
I feel
Because I'm like, I need
Midwest.
to add that to my
Yeah.
repertoire.
Come to the hardware
Bring it
store
up,
for
girl.
milk.
Yeah.
Update on not wanting to go to my nephew's graduation. I was uninvited to my nephew's graduation. To add context, I'm just going to read the text first. Good morning. Given that we have limited tickets for the graduation and you weren't certain whether you'd be attending, we decided to move forward with guests who are confirmed and are excited to celebrate with blank. You and your family are welcome to come to our celebration on the 14th. If not, we understand. And OP responded, I confirmed that we were going, but that's fine. We can just send a card.
Hate each other, man.
The passive aggressiveness
was
is
crazy.
insane.
So update, I was uninvited to my nephew's graduation. To add context, I called to see how she was doing. The talk was normal, but I said my wife, who is pregnant with our 4th child, is being tested for preeclampsia. The baby isn't due until August 6th, but was just giving her an update, which she didn't sound concerned about. I said that depending on the test, we might not be able to go. Well, this just gave her the fuel to uninvite me for whatever reason, so I'll just be sending a card. And then edit, she has a total of 13 tickets. Her son's father has a total of 13. The update about my unborn child was a recent one, and the graduation isn't until middle of May. Oh, somebody, they commented about the passive aggressiveness too. Somebody said, the sister's language, guests who are excited to celebrate nephew, is a passive aggressive slap in the face. OP had a legit reason he might not be able to go, but sis is being a jerk about it.
Mm-hmm.
Family, am I right?
Family.
Oh.
Da, 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 da,
Family.
da. Am I the asshole for refusing to pay for my in-laws' private flights twice?
What? Okay.
Twice?
Private flights?
Private flights twice.
If you don't get the ass on a commercial flight, are you crazy?
In this right now?
In this economy?
You about to get on
Twice?
Frontier.
You fucking get economy.
Basic.
See when I see you.
Brandon said, you lucky if you get a seat. Any seat.
Yeah.
Am I the asshole for refusing to pay for my in-laws' private flights twice? My wife, 61 female, and I, 63 male, are totally no contact with her 3 sisters, all in their mid to late 60s. They took almost $25,000 and refused to pay it back. One of them trashed our condo after we let her stay there while she was getting back on her feet. They lie and cheat. They steal. Over the years, they've said hateful things to my children. We're dreading the next time we see them, which will likely be when one of my parents-in-law passes. Which brings us to the story. Our daughter, 33 female, is getting married this summer. She desperately wants her grandparents to be there. She's named after grandma and is very close to grandpa. Sadly, they are both in their mid-90s and in failing health in Florida. And the wedding is in New York City. There's no way they could drive or fly commercially. My brother-in-law, the brother of all involved, did very well in construction, and I run a successful business. So working together with a friend in aviation, we found someone willing to fly them to this area, leave for 2 weeks so they can spend what may be their final trip to where they grew up, and then return them to Florida the day after the wedding. To say everyone involved was joyful would be an understatement. And then the sisters got involved. Unbeknownst to us, one of our nephews is also planning to get married this summer. Daughter's wedding was scheduled for July 19th, and her grandparents were scheduled to fly up right after the 4th. Well, guess what? After learning about our plans, these bitches scheduled nephew's wedding for, wait for it, July 11th. The Saturday before our daughters, specifically so they could take advantage of the grandparents being here.
Wow.
It pissed me off, but I'm not in charge of my in-laws, and they'll be here anyway, so fuck it. Until last week, my daughter got a call from the venue, and due to infrastructure repair issues, they need to close for the week in June, which throws off their booking schedule. They offered her a great deal if she could move the date. Yes, it's late, but my daughter and fiance are both attorneys, so they negotiated a deal that would save almost $12,000 on their ridiculously overpriced wedding. The save the dates have gone out, but not the invitations, and since the venue is handling catering, decor, etc., everything but the band, they agreed to move it to an open date in August. Makes no difference to me. I called my brother-in-law and his buddy with the plane and moved everything accordingly. That's when the bitches went insane. And after years of nothing, they called, texted, you name it, screaming that we're ruining their wedding, that we're punishing my nephew for something he had nothing to do with, etc., and demanded that we honor the first flight and pay for the grandparents to attend both weddings. We literally laughed out loud and told them to go fuck themselves and reblocked them on every platform. They then sent their proxies after us, cousins, aunts, and uncles, saying that we're making things worse by prioritizing money over reconciling with the sisters. I told them to fuck off too. Still, I wonder if I'm the asshole. We don't want grandma and grandpa to miss anything in the autumn and of their lives, but it's not my fault their sneaky plan blew up in their faces. So I ask you, am I the asshole for not paying for these flights? And then, little edit.
The fact that you even can go off.
Yeah.
That's not the autumn of their lives. That's the winter. Yes, that's the deep winter.
Winter's coming.
Winter's coming.
Well,
they're in the autumn.
Winter's here, dog.
No,
Jack
they're
Frost is
horrible.
on their front
I
door.
would not pay. I would not pay.
No.
No, that's
Because why
so
would I reward
insane.
bad behavior? I hate rewarding bad behavior. No. Are you crazy?
You made it so it was like a coincidence. Not, I mean, you intentionally did it so that they were here in town.
Yeah.
Now the thing that they were here in town for moved, and so are we. That's not our fault that it doesn't align with you
If
anymore.
you want them there, then go pay for it.
I would say move your date
Yeah.
again.
If you want them there that
If you
bad,
want them there, that's the only way
Move
you're
your
going to do
date
it because I'm
again.
not paying twice.
or you pay for the flight yourself.
Yeah.
Because I know I'm not paying for it twice.
To think that you stole so much money from me and think that I owe you anything,
Right.
and you're also just seemingly not good people.
Yeah, you're bad.
Horrible. A seemingly horrible person.
I understand why OP's so upset about it.
Yeah.
And wants nothing to do with you.
Yeah.
Because I wouldn't either. Mm-hmm. I think the general public wouldn't.
So top comment, tell them they can pay for the grandparents to come up for the nephew's wedding out of the $25,000 that they stole from you. Not the
Yeah.
asshole.
Yeah.
Take it off from the
They're
tab,
not
baby.
gonna get, because even if they were like, oh, I want to do this out of the goodness of my heart to also bring it up, it's just their friend who's like flying the plane and taking 2 weeks out of his life to do this. Now you're telling him to do it again? Like, what's this guy? This guy's not going to be flying. He's not a personal flight guy. I don't know what he is. He might be.
You'd have some
personal
random friend in
Yeah,
aviation.
yeah, that's crazy. I'm like, I need to get more friends.
I
man.
know.
I know.
I do not got a random friend in aviation.
But I was saying the fact that she could OP could even consider to pay for this flight twice.
Yeah.
Go off. I got money for real. Because damn.
Yeah.
Even if I got money like that, I'm not doing it.
Not doing
Yeah.
it. Not for you.
Yeah,
Especially
absolutely
not for you.
You're bad. I'm not rewarding you in any way.
Horrible.
And this is something I'm not even fully doing. It sounds like brother-in-law is paying for some of
Yeah.
it too, maybe. Or at least maybe helping with the connection. I don't know.
Just making the whole situation about yourself too. It's just
Even though it's bad, I am in favor of the sneaky moving the date. I don't like these people, but I love that.
That's their only option. If they really don't want to pay for it, that is their only option.
Because they surely have some audacity to get upset with me over it's like, it was never for you.
It literally was there for you. You weren't considered. You moved the date into our thing.
Yeah. So you won't be considered again, and we're not gonna bring them down.
You're not a factor.
Yeah. So that's it. That's what we got. That's the stories.
That's all we got.
Mostly comfort level pod.
Mostly.
Except for at the end. But yeah, you guys had some crazy stories.
yes.
Oh my gosh. Some crazy lives you're living. And I hope at the end of the day you guys are doing well.
Me too. But keep running
on
those
our
stories
prayers.
up. Keep posting.
Yeah.
We
Yeah.
love your stories.
We love reading them, honestly.
And if you have updates, post them.
We need the updates.
We fiend for the updates.
What happened? Because what happened after that?
Because
Yeah,
what
no, tell
happened
me
with
more.
one of the threesome story, she updated and he was cheating the whole time.
Sick. Eli, I haven't forgotten.
Eli.
Eli Trust.
All the Eli's were like, I thought we left on a
Yeah,
good
like-
note. I
Now
thought we
we're
were
back in.
Right back in.
All the homies hate Eli.
All right, we're going to go talk to Patreon. We'll see you guys. Bye.
Bye, guys.
Just hit the like and subscribe.
like.
Just for that.
Subscribe.